The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan. Awesome! Your opponent, representing Vicious and Delicious from Avalon, Sophia Pierce.
Hello and welcome to IWF Icons Homecoming. This is your first match in the IWF Women's Championship Tournament. You assume me versus Sophia Pierce. And what a match it's starting off to be already. Like, we've got Sophia, massive Arabian Press moonsault. Damn, that's gonna hurt. Okay, now she's stomping away at the arm. You not starting off too hot here. Sophia's just working away on that body part. Just trying to wear her down, trying to slow her down, perhaps you could say. Trying to make sure that speed will play a huge factor into this match. Bold strategy, I should say, there by Sophia. Sophia now, lift her up, sort of like lifts her knee into her. Now what Sophia got in mind? Just taunting her, telling her to get up. What a unique maneuver. It's like a lift up axe kick. Okay, so now she's going for the pin. One. Oh, just a one count there. Hopefully that's not going to get ahead of Sophia. Stomping away, keeping the momentum going. Bigger. And here we go, she's onto the outside now. What should we be going for here? A table, nonetheless. No, just having word here that this is not in fact part of the tournament. Interesting, I would have had this part of the tournament. This is actually a #1 contenders match for the Extreme Wrestling Championship. So whereas some people would have argued maybe this should have been part of the tournament, but no, this is not part of the tournament. This is in fact a #1 contenders match for the Extreme Wrestling Championship. So they'd be going against AJ Wolf, the current Extreme Wrestling Champion, or JT, who will be challenging AJ in the main event. But as we continue here, Sophia putting the pressure on, threw you into the table, made the table collapse. Now she's got a glass tube. Oh, gets shattered on Sophia. Yeah, we just had to have a little update there to clarify what this match specifically is. But yeah, the winner of this will indeed be going on to face the winner of the main event. Oh, they're slugging it out here. Who's going to come out on top? Little back and forth. Oh, Sophia just with a quick kick to his face. Gotta imagine you didn't see that one coming. Just choking her out now. But you got the back of her throat. What's going to happen? Oh God, you's knocked out. I think we might have to get somebody to check you out, but that match ended sooner than most people would have probably anticipated. But yeah, that's the end of the match. It looks as though we will be having Sophia Pierce going against the winner of the main event for the Extreme Wrestling Championship. An interesting development for sure. online critics already got their rating in. They're claiming that this was actually a lackluster opener. But you at home, how do you rate it? Maybe we'll see a rematch of these two in the future. We'll go to the next match.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Southport, Colorado. And her opponent from Dallas, Texas,
I wanna feel alive, feel the blood inside my veins. I wanna slow the time, will you slow the time with me? I think I need to find what it means to be okay. It's broken by design, can't live life without some pain, yeah. And I know I'll keep running, no, I'll be something you won't see me coming. I keep punching, I keep running, no, I need nothing so close to be something so close to me. Jumping high, in the worst kind of way. You took all of my time and didn't give it back to me. Wasn't enough, and I don't know what to say. You wanna fall.
Hello everybody, and this is your second match, and here we have the actual opening round of the tournaments. This is the women's tournament for the IWF Women's Championship. So we have got Amber Violet versus Sky Steel, who would advance to the next round. In the other goings here, we've got Amber here, not quite getting what she wanted from that maneuver, but we've got Sky Steel just showing off her pure strength, just lifting her up and walking around with her. Military press slam. Jesus, Amber's going to feel some of that. Now Amber though, almost gets picked up, but punches and just like uppercuts Sky for her efforts. Amber now, snapmare. Puts a bit more pressure on Sky. Sky relatively new to IWF, so we'll have to see how she fares going forward. Mounted punches and Amber now, right to her face. Might end up causing some damage to her eyes, slapping her for good measure. Now Sky's just talking some crap to her. Launches her off the apron, falls to the outside. Now we're outside, let's see how well this goes. Just keep in mind that in vast majority of times here in IWF, when a count out is going to be in place, there will more than likely be a 20 count. Trying to switch things up here in IWF. And who knows, if anyone does ever get counted out in matches, there will more than likely be a rematch down the line. As we continue going here in the other goings. Sky Steel with powerbomb and a knee on the outside to Amber. Amber's got to be trying to get something going here, because you don't want to be on the short foot against an up-and-comer like Sky Steel. Sky now. Just picking Amber up to her feet. Throws her back in the ring. Sky now also gets back in. Got some ring mat sponsors there. YouTube, where our videos get uploaded to. Then we've got our actual logo in the middle there. We've got the logo for Iconic Shadows. That helps with the uploads and such. We've also got the Alt of Hard Work, and we've got Top Shelf Bar. But here now, Amber's piping up. She's like getting pumped up. Momentum now shifting towards her. What's she going to get going here though? Can she keep it going? After shaking Sky Steel up there. Slaps her in the face. Chops her. Now what's she doing? Running to the other corner. And a massive clothesline sending Sky to the floor. Amber's getting amped up again. What's she going for here? A submission on Sky's arm. Like an octopus stretch type maneuver on the arm. What's going to occur here? Can Sky get out? Sky could not get out. The winner, Amber Violet, progressing to the next round.
Here is your winner, Amber the Spider Violet. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 228 pounds, Timothy Quinn. His opponent, accompanied by Anthony Quinn from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 180
Here we have the first match in the men's World Championship tournament. We have Timothy Quinn versus Dylan Graves. Interestingly, Dylan Graves has still got Anthony Quinn by his side. I wonder if that'll play a factor into the match. We'll have to see. Here they go, the goings here though. Timothy Quinn has got Dylan in the corner. Punches him. Shows a little bit of disrespect there. Now it's Tim going for big snap suplex with a bit of finesse and style there. Tim's been on a break from IWF, like many others, while IWF's been finding new arenas and new designs and revamping its look. Showing a bit of the aggression while he's been away. As far as I'm aware, one of the main places he's been is Japan, hence why he's got like a few inspirations on his trips away in Japan on his attire. Right now, the Dylan's not really be able to bring up much of the pace. Being dropped on top of the top rope by Timothy now drops an elbow onto the grounded Dylan. Dylan needs to get something going. He wants to make sure he's keeping up the impressions well with Anthony Quinn. But every time he gets something going, Timothy's just there to answer it back with something. Dylan now elbows Tim in the face. Dylan's trying to get something going now after the little back and forth they were going. But Tim's just having an answer for everything Dylan's got. Dylan kicks up, grappling for a bit of advantage here. Dylan backs Tim into the corner now. Breaks it off peacefully. Gets elbowed in the face again himself now by Tim. Tim with a combination going. Dylan's trying to get those blocks up, but doesn't quite get going. Tim with a unique offense there. Thinks he's knocked Dylan out. One, kick out at one. Tim's surprised at that. He probably thought he had a bit of pressure on him there. Who's to say how well the training from Dylan's truly gone? We saw some showcase matches. Oh, Anthony's jockeying with Tim there. They're having a little brotherly conversation in the middle of this match. Gotta wonder what that's all about. Dylan tries to take advantage though. Anthony's not too sure if he appreciated that by Dylan. Dylan though, springboard forearm to Tim's face. Tim's trying to stay focused now. Whatever they were talking about, you've got to imagine that Dylan's thinking, well, whatever it is, because he probably didn't catch much of it, he's trying to seize advantage of it. Tim backs Dylan to the corner and just like paintbrushes him with his hand. Now Dylan, massive headbutt. Doesn't quite get much of it though. Bit of flurry of like offense. German suplex into a pin. One. Only a one. Oh. Dylan just jumps over Tim. Tim backed into the corner a little bit. Running kick there. Interior sort of style. Dylan though, from the ground, kicks Tim into the face. That running knee that Dylan started adapting since working under Anthony. 1, 2, 3. Now you gotta imagine from how that match went and the fact that Tim had like a weird conversation mid-match with Anthony, Tim's not gonna be too happy with that result. However, your winner, Dylan Graves.
Living life like a dream, take it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team.
And here we have it, folks, the second match of your IWF Women's Championship tournament. Jacqueline Rivers versus Carson Wildcat. Interesting start for Jacqueline here. She does like a running leg lariat type knee maneuver, but yet Carson's ready and got like a wrist control. Jacqueline's trying to get out of it, but doesn't quite manage it here. Carson's got full control of that arm right now. Jacqueline's struggling, still struggling. Carson's showing some of her technical prowess here. Wearing Jacqueline down. Both wrestlers definitely wanting this in the other going, and Carson's showing just how much he wants it more. Jacqueline now kicking away at Carson, trying to wear down the legs, trying to reduce that movement. Carson answers it back. Irish whip into the ropes. Jacqueline, though, gets hip tossed into that corner. What's Carson playing here? Gone onto the outside of the ring. Oh! The interesting springboard dropkick. Likely to try and confuse Jacqueline on where that she was. Kind of worked there. Gotta give it to Carson. Carson gets gut kicked by Jacqueline. Jacqueline trying to get something going here, trying to get some momentum. But Carson's there to answer, attacking Jacqueline's leg. Jacqueline now managed to kick back up. Now they've got a bit of a grappling situation here where Carson has got the head of Jacqueline, wearing it down once again. Jacqueline's not been able to answer much of Carson's offense, but manages to just get some offense out of there. Drops her on the back for a back suplex. Now it's Jacqueline that's getting Carson to try and get up. What is Jacqueline doing here? Oh, springboard clothesline. It's not something we really saw Jacqueline do much before. Let's see if there's much new in her repertoire. Nice looking power slam there onto Carson. Carson's gonna have to build up the strength to try and get out of this string of offense by Jacqueline Rivers. Jacqueline just lifts Carson up onto her face. Oh, it's time for a comeback. Carson now got that offense going. Sweeps the leg. She's pumped up. She's ready to go. Jacqueline is down. Oh! Managed to roll out the way with the double knees. Wanted this. Snapmare takedown. Carson answers it with a clothesline. We do hope you're enjoying this event so far. Oh! Jacqueline with a big clothesline. What an interesting combination to the clothesline there. Dropping a fist onto Carson's face. Jacqueline's finally managed to get something going, but then gets gut punched by Carson. Carson Irish whips her into the corner. Jacqueline answers with an elbow of her own. Drags Carson to the rope, but Carson was ready for it. Whatever it was Jacqueline was trying to do, she couldn't get it going. Gets hair pulled to the mat by Carson. Big time drop kick onto Jacqueline, who's in a snapmare-like position, sat up. Carson now tries for a diving senton. No one there. Jacqueline moved out the way. What is Jacqueline doing now? Another snapmare. Trying to disorientate Carson. Oh, big Kamagoye knee strike. One. Just a one count. Carson kicks out with authority. Jacqueline. What has Jacqueline got planned? She'll make an impact on IWF's return, that's for sure. Carson answers that big suplex face buster that Jacqueline's been implementing. Carson to the top rope now. Commanding Jacqueline to stand up. Big crossbody there by Carson Wildcat. 1, 2. Jacqueline kicks out. We've still got plenty of show for you on the goes here for you. It's warm in this booth, I'll tell you something. Jacqueline now is trying to get something going, trying to get on par with Carson's offense that she's had throughout this, but Carson just keeps managing to build back up and knock Jacqueline down. Jacqueline is the larger woman out of the two, but it doesn't really matter. Carson's managed. Oh! Big Kyron's crossing there. Jacqueline's finally got some offense building up. Gotta wonder if it's going to be enough though. Carson now catches the foot of Jacqueline and just strikes her down. Jacqueline now getting pinned. Quick pin. 2. Jacqueline manages to kick out. I thought it was going to be it there. Carson lifting Jacqueline up. Jacqueline catches Carson's boot, but then Carson, she answers it as much as she could, but then Jacqueline with a quick clothesline. In the easy goings here of this match. Got to wonder what's going to happen next. Right, okay. The crossing. The big time maneuver by Jacqueline. Maneuver to be confirmed again, but oh my god. Kick out. Carson now. She's got to get out of this. Jacqueline put her feet on the ropes. Jesus. Carson's not going to be best pleased about that when she realises it. Pushes Jacqueline into the ropes. Chops her. Now what's she doing? Aiming for that leg. Slowing down the bigger competitor. Come on. Carson with a bit quick roll up crucifix style. Carson wins! Carson wins! Advances in the tournament.
The following is a triple threat tag team ladder match and is for the World Tag Team Championship.
In the air, raise your fist in the air, raise your fist in the air, raise your fist in the air.
Introducing the challengers, Selena and Michelle Vicious and Delicious. Combined weight of 488 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Kevin Johnson, and Kevin the Gangster O'Grady, the Madness. Casey Chen and Patricia Wildcat.
It's going to be a mighty task for the Madness defending the now combined World Tag Team Championships. Reminder that anybody can challenge for these. Any team. Yeah, it's a ladder match, aka a TLC match. It's chaos already, as you can already tell. The Madness, my money wouldn't be on them. I just don't think they can get it done. That's just my opinion. Like, they've held it for as long as they have, mainly out of pure coincidence. That's just my humble opinion. Like, if the shows are still going, who knows if they'd have kept the titles as long as they have. Regardless, it's pure chaos already in the time as we're going along here. Terry's on the outside, dazed, already laid out. You've got Casey trying to Irish whip Michaela, but Michaela reverses, sending Casey to the outside. You've got Cameron trying to get up. Terry meets Michaela on the outside, gets... What the hell is this? Gets like snapped suplexed. It's a unique maneuver. Casey now gets up, tries to meet Michaela by the looks of it, but... Yep, does meet her. Punches her while she's trying to get that chair. Terry's trying to get involved now. A member of each team on the outside. A member of each team on the inside. Oh, Cameron, what the hell was that? Like just sat on her. Sat on Carson. Carson, though, let's just a friendly reminder to you all that Carson's already wrestled once tonight. And it's interesting that a member of each team, like I say, is wrestling in the inside and the outside of the ring. And a reminder again, this is for the combined new Tag Team Championships, the World Tag Team Championships. The Madness are hoping to retain, but like I say, I think the odds of that happening are slim to none. Michaela now setting a bridged ladder on the outside. Selena trying to go for something, but Terry breaks it up. Now Carson's just throws Terry to the outside. Jesus. Making sure that he went there and followed him, but now gone back inside. Cameron's trying to throw his weight around, and he gets put on top of the ladder for his troubles. Carson now, what is this? Like a leaping bulldog. Okay. Selena clearly felt the pressure of that maneuver. Carson now's got a chair. Throws the chair at Cameron, but Cameron just isn't fazed by it. Carries on running. Cameron goes for like a back suplex, but none of it really goes for anywhere. At least we can assume it was that. Carson now gets blocked. Okay. Now we can see. I can't quite tell who was going for it there. The camera was kind of struggling to keep up with itself. Carson's trying her best to fight off Cameron, but not much was going there. Each team's trying to protect their teammate whilst also keeping an eye on those tiles. Out of character disclaimer here. I don't quite know why that minigame came up. Might have to try and turn more stuff off. I didn't think that would have to be something I have to turn off, but keeping in mind out of character again. This is not me doing anything in this match, in case anybody does think that. Anyway, back to the commentary, back in character here. We've got Carson setting up a ladder. Terry was going to try and challenge her there, seemingly, but gets attacked for his troubles, but now he's managed to fight out of it. Terry now lifting Carson up. What's he got planned? Snake Eyes. No, Casey's going for the belt. Terry's trying to stop her. Michaela stops her though, pushes her off the ladder. What's Michaela got planned here for Terry? Suplex onto the ladder, right onto the... His back's going to be killing him. And Terry's got some kind of gangster complex. Let's not forget that Cameron's basically, at least in Terry's mind, his bodyguard. So they're like very close friends. So they're going to be trying to protect each other where possible here. Big flapjack on the outside. Cameron's going for it here. Ooh. Big massive pounce style body splash on the outside. Terry's got something going now as well. Another snake eye style maneuver. Carson's struggling here. She's just collapsed. Running maneuver by Terry here. Ooh! Like a sliding forearm. It's quite a unique maneuver. I thought Terry was about to attack his own partner there. Raking the forearms on Michaela. Now Casey now. He's got a kendo stick. Goes for Terry. Michaela just shocks Casey though, so she ends up dropping it. DDT on the chair. Love to see it. Okay, now what's going to go on here? We have got quite a few people down. Michaela's got something going. Trying to just... Oh! Terry, though, anticipates it. Irish whips into the ropes. But then Michaela anticipates that. Have to deal with Carson and Terry at once. Interesting strategy here by Terry, trying to stay in the ring while Cameron was on the outside, also putting the pressure on. Okay. Jesus, just full on throws Selena onto that ladder. Her arm just full on drops onto it. Now Carson's got something going here. Spring. Oh! Whatever specifically she had planned there didn't quite work out. Now she's picking up a ladder. Selena, though, having none of it. But Carson answers with a massive elbow strike. This is something you will notice in multi-person matches, though. A lot of the time, big snap measure on the outside into the kendo stick. The commentary will get a bit chaotic, especially when you've only got one person in the booth. But hopefully, we might be able to get more people. Oh, big sunset flip powerbomb. I will try and get used to the names of the specific maneuvers when I can. I do apologise. It's been a while, but we're trying to keep the appearances. Terry just sweeps the legs of Selena. And now we've got Michaela on the outside just trying to wear Casey down. Let's hope nobody goes for the belts right now because we won't be able to see anything. Okay. Terry tried to go for a belt. Oh! He went for the chair, sorry. And paid for it. Trying to focus on the bodies that are just outside. Casey's finally got up. Selena's seemingly going for the belt. Now you've got Casey just stopping her. Terry, massive fucking right hook. Apologies for my language. Terry now. Another one to Selena this time. He's got one for everybody seemingly. Terry not massively known for going to the top rope. As some people may notice, Terry's changed his look a little bit over time, put a bit more bulk on, gone for a more rugged look, dropped his singlets for some slack-like attire. Big elbow to Casey's face. Trying to dunk her to the outside. Is successful. Carson wearing Selena down, but Terry just massive punching combination. Seemingly going for power driver from Michaela now. The Madness are firing on all cylinders seemingly at the moment. But what matters is, can they get it done? Can they secure the successful defense? Terry now. Slowly scaling the ladder. Not quite as fast as he'd like to. Gets pushed off. Lands, I think, on the back of his neck. That can't be very pleasant whatsoever. Carson must have been looking to throw Terry outside, but that did not occur. Carson herself actually gets thrown to the outside. Terry now, on his own, setting up a ladder, hoping to grab those belts. Selena gets into the ring. Casey now seemingly was going to get in the ring. Now they both go back outside. Terry now's trying to build up momentum. Seemingly we've got some footage worked up here to try and estimate on how. And I can't believe it. No. A member of each team were in the ring and they were about to try and stop the Madness from retaining. But they couldn't. Terry managed to grab the belts and retain in the end. So for now, the Madness have retained. But who will challenge them next? Because you've got to imagine these teams aren't going to be too pleased with the fact that they had to fight them in a multi-person match, in a TLC/ladder match of all things. We'll see you later in the next match. Your main event!
And is for the Extreme Wrestling Championship! Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 350 pounds, Jay Almighty T. And his opponent from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Extreme Wrestling Champion, the Nightmare Archangel, AJ Wolf.
And here we have it, folks, the main event of the evening. The Extreme Wrestling Championship is on the line. The champion AJ Wolf versus JT. Now, I'm very intrigued how this one goes. Tables and tacks. Very interesting how this match goes, but let's see. Oh, grappling started off. JT, though, gets him for a massive maneuver, dropping AJ, but AJ's not overly too phased about it. Gets elbowed in his face there. Now JT going behind. Bit of control, clubs the chest of AJ. Now JT's slamming his head into the mat. Now what's JT got planned? Well, whatever it is, we're not going to find out because AJ reversed it, does a leg corkscrew. Now what's gonna happen? Oh, big AJ reversal of like a head scissors. Moonsault. Go for a quick pinfall to try and put the pressure on. One. Just a one count. We hope you enjoyed this card tonight. We'll be shooting with Ignite, the first spark, very, very soon. Oh, nice reversal there by GT. AJ was going for a quick clothesline, but didn't happen. Oh, the coffin drop didn't happen either. Oh, clothesline. This match is flowing quite nicely. AJ now the champ. Got on the outside. What's he got? It's in that bag of tricks now. For some reason, unbeknownst to me, the referee's just deciding to count them. The referee's trying to make them stay in the ring, seemingly. We'll have to chat with the referee after this match to make sure that they know during this certain match type they do not need to count them. Maybe they're just trying to put pressure on the wrestlers to stay in the ring, but regardless, they're just doing their job, I suppose. But that is not supposed to be a rule in this match. JT wearing AJ down, just squeezing his shoulders there. Now JT's getting a ladder out. Bridging it on the outside. Rolls under. Goes behind. But JT just elbows him for his troubles. Oh. AJ reverses. JT reverses. Gonna get him onto that ladder. Gonna use that ladder to his advantage perhaps. Oh. AJ slips. Goes under the ladder. Now JT's trying to evade him. They're both evading each other. Something's got to give here, guys. They really are trying to avoid each other. They don't want anything to do with this ladder. Okay, JT decides to make a decision. Gotta wonder if the referee did decide to call it and end this match via countout for whatever reason. The match would... Oh my god, what a maneuver by AJ. The match would have to be rematched on the next following episode of Icons. And perhaps we'd have to leave it to the champion to decide the match type this time around, if that was to be the case. But fingers crossed the referee will realise that they do not need to be doing this. Regardless, JT now got AJ on his shoulders, drops him onto that ladder. Swinging the tacks around, places them in the middle of the ring. JT does not want this match to end by a count out. I have to believe that the count out is on to try and keep the wrestlers in the ring, perhaps. That could be it. I'm not entirely sure. But that ruling should not even be a thing. But, like I say, perhaps the general managers just wanted to keep it interesting because it's not something you see every day. JT now with some more tacks. AJ, massive springboard cutter onto the tacks. Jesus. That's not something you see every day. AJ's trying to prove that this is where he belongs. He is a champion worthy of the Extreme Wrestling Championship. JT now corkscrews him. Massive coffin drop there. JT's just trying to throw as much offense as he can, but oh! Massive cutter-like maneuver, snapmare style. This match is going very fast-paced. I'm pleasantly surprised at that. More tacks! Yes, that's what we needed. JT now to the top rope. Diving maneuver, but gets absolutely decimated while with AJ dodging. Now what's AJ got planned? Big cutter, TKO style on the outside. Now what? Big twisting cutter. Oh my. JT's seemingly out and his body's slowly been covered in tacks. It's almost like you could sort of say this is like a last man standing style. If you can't enter the 10 count on the outside, then that's another way you can lose this match. Makes you wonder if that's something that the general manager's put in place, or if that was something that AJ asked to be put in place because of how extreme this match could be. But regardless, this match does continue. And AJ's not letting up. He's wanting to prove just how good of a champion he truly is. The maneuver that we've seen from Brian Shade in the past there, and a move that we've seen Jacob Havoc do before in succession. Seems like AJ's pulling out maneuvers from everybody's playbook. And gets the win. AJ Wolf is still your Extreme Wrestling Champion.
And still Extreme Wrestling Champion.
Match was fairly short and sweet, but the offense was very much all over there. So yes, we will see you next time on IWF. This time it will be on Ignite the First Spark, the first episode. We'll see you later.